What's going on, guys? I'm back. Welcome back to another video. First things first, I want to say I'm very sorry. I apologize for going MIA. It wasn't my intention to kind of disappear, but sometimes it happens, and unfortunately it did. I'm back now, and I'm excited. I missed making videos. I missed all you guys. I missed all comments, the feedbacks from everyone. It feels weird kind of getting in front of a camera again, but here I am. I'm going to go for it, of course. But I just want to start back off with not just an apology video. I want to give you guys some content. So today I'm going to show you guys one of my meal preps, okay? So one of my favorite meal preps that I just learned how to make is a chicken and cheese broccoli. Yeah, it sounds as good as it sounds is as good as it is. So it's delicious, and it's quick, it's easy, and I'm going to show you guys how to make that, okay? Alright guys, first things first, going to put the chicken on the stove top. Basically, I'm using frozen chicken breasts, so I got to make sure that I thaw them out. I'm just going to basically cook them as far along as possible, and then I'm going to slice them up into little tiny pieces. But we'll start here, and then I'll show you what we'll do next. Once that water gets to a boil, I will put a lid on that chicken, and I will turn it down to medium-low, and basically let it sit there and simmer for about 20-25 minutes. Until it's nicely fully cooked. Alright, now that it's boiling, I'm going to drop that lid on there, put her down, simmer her for medium low, and go take a shower because I just shaved. Now I'm going to wash myself up. Alright, so I'm going to let that cool down a little bit. I'm going to bring the chicken out, I'm going to drain it, and I'm going to cut it up into kind of small pieces. While I do that though, I still have to cut the broccoli up, get the cheese ready, and kind of get the dish ready. So what this dish is a one-pan dish. So everything's cooked in one pan. Makes it simple, makes it easy, so I'm excited to show you guys kind of what it is. One thing I forgot to tell you guys is put a little bit of salt in your chicken whenever you're cooking it, because that'll help it retain its water. Chicken gets dry so fast, so we want to make sure it tastes good. Anyways, next thing, cut the broccoli up. Let's get to it. Broccoli done, cut the chicken up, time to throw it in the pan. Chicken's cooked fully, which is perfect, so I'm just going to heat it up in the oil a little bit. I'm not going to really fully cook it or anything, just medium heat, and then we'll go to the next part. Alexa, volume 2. Alright, chicken is heated up and cooked. Now we're going to add in the chicken broth, alright? Yeah. That felt like an eternity. Okay, the next thing's long grain rice, baby. Here we go. So we got to turn up to medium heat, and we got to make sure we keep stirring it, and then we're going to get to it. Alexa, volume 5. After this soaks up a little bit more of that chicken broth, oh gosh, excuse me, I'm going to dump in the broccoli, the cheese, the chicken, not chicken after, a little bit of the cheese. I'll show you. I'll just show you. I don't know why I've explained everything. Now that most of the rice has absorbed all that chicken broth, I'm going to throw in the chicken, stir her up, and then we'll do broccoli cheese from there, cover it, and let it kind of simmer. And it's almost done. 1 cup of cheddar. Alright. Things are starting to get a little more technical now that it's a little fuller, but we're going to get to it and we're going to keep it going. Alright, everything's stirred up. We're going to let it for about 8 minutes. I let the rice cook a little bit too long, so hopefully we'll get some moisture back by putting this lid on here. Get it going, and then once the lid comes off, 8 minutes from now, I'm going to throw a little bit more cheese on top. We'll mix it in, and we're good to go. Gosh, again, sorry, excuse me. We're good to go. Cheesy chicken broccoli. You got it here. You saw it here first. It's going to be good. Now, let me show you what I like to do is, put everything away. Obviously, I bought these super sweet meal prep containers. They're super cheap, so I was just like, whatever. But 3 compartments. I just fill every compartment with the food I'm going to eat. Well, there you have it. Cheesy chicken broccoli. Now that looks delicious. These are the meal prep containers I just recently bought, so I'm excited to, put them to some good use. They were really inexpensive, so I just decided, might as well buy some. I don't really have any Tupperware at this house, so they stack each other. They don't take up hardly any space. Makes it easy, makes it simple, but, not sure where I was going with that. That's okay. Anyways, the 3 compartments is nice. If I do want to make like one big dish and then like some veggies on the side, I can kind of keep everything mixed up. Personally, I just throw everything in one container, so it's not really a big deal to me. But let's get to it. Let's prep it up. Oh yeah. Not a bad gig there. 3 compartments. You maybe eat 2 compartments for one meal, then the big compartment for the next. It's really nice to have this because, on the weekends when I'm working, it makes it really tough to, make something bring with me when I wake up, and then run straight to work. So this makes it nice, inexpensive, because I'm saving a lot more money than going out and grabbing a quick bite. I love meal prepping too. It's a lot of fun for me. It's pretty quick usually, so it doesn't take up a lot of time. Makes things simple, and you make good food. So that's one. Let's see how many we can kind of get out of this. All right, so I got 3 containers basically full of chicken broccoli rice. How I divided it was like, I try to get as even as possible. So each container is about 950 calories. So, that's really good for me, especially because, bulking up right now, trying to get a little bit bigger. I need a little bit more food. So, this is gonna be ideal for me. 950 calories per container. Bring one of those to work. It's gonna be at 2 meals basically. So about 450 calories a piece, around 475. But you get the point. Now the next most important thing when you meal prep is cleaning. This is like the worst part of it, but honestly, guys, we gotta make sure we clean up. So always clean up when you're done. Make sure everything looks nice. And I will catch you guys in a couple days. I'm not gonna disappear again, I promise.